Welcome to Papa Bear and Baby Bear Show.
What's up, everyone? I'm going to try to keep this under 3.5, 4 minutes. It seems like the human brain can only take so long, especially me talking, so I'll try to hurry up and do this. If you're looking right at me, then you already know what time it is, man. It's a great show called The Wire. It was on HBO, early 2000s. I can't stress enough. If you guys never watched this show, it's for adults. We'll keep it there for sure. I mean, kids could watch it, but I mean, it's kind of gritty, but it's a phenomenal show, especially HBO. Reminds me a lot of kind of the way The Sopranos was. There's a huge following to it. Just didn't really win a lot of awards. Not sure why. Maybe it was too gritty. But if you ever guys home from work or go on vacation, we need to watch something. I can't stress enough. The Wire. You got McNulty here. He was one of the main characters. He was a detective. Has his inner demons he fights with every day. And but I'll tell you, man, not a better character nor detective on that show. You got Michael. Michael was just one of those characters you'll just see him evolve from being a kid all the way to about his teenage years. You'll see it's not a show that's glamorous. It speaks about the inner city, but you know this is bunk. It talks about the inner city, the suburbs. It touches base on everything, anywhere from school, politics, the police, church, even recovery. It's just a blue collar, just a great show. This is Bunk, McNulty's partner. This is Cuddy. Now Cuddy was actually his character is named Cuddy, but the real guy, I want to say his name's Calvin Ford. Fun trivia: he's actually started coaching, started the inner city in Baltimore, for Baltimore. That's where the show's based. And he's got Tank Davis, Gervonta Davis. That's who he has. And anybody who keeps up with boxing knows the Tank is a killer right now. He's unbelievable. But that's who he's based after, Cuddy. This is Brother Muzan. Brother Muzan to me signifies the one guy who's quiet, doesn't really say much, but not a guy you want to double cross. Anybody who wants to watch the show knows that. You got Prez Belusky. Prez was actually a detective who became a teacher. The way he goes from one end to the other, it's a, I don't know what you call that, like like a timeline or a bridge. I'm not sure what you call it, but his character, the way he evolves, he does a lot for inner city kids. You got Randy. Randy was one of those kids that if somebody just would have stayed behind him, he's just a good kid. He was always like hustling, like selling chips, selling whatever he could to make a dollar. And I think if anyone would have paid attention to him on the show, he actually would have made something of himself. And if you don't know the show, then if you don't know Omar, then you definitely don't know the show. Omar, to me, was one of those characters for everything he was about. He was actually very honest. He had his own moral code that he lived by. And I think if more people live by that code, it's actually be a better place. But like I said, if you'll know the show by Omar, this was actually, I grabbed these from a website. It's called Handy, and I know it's crazy, but it's the B word, Handy B, and it's a bunch of artists who are just up and coming. If you guys ever get a chance, check them out. Once again, Handy, B word, and I got it from Macari. It was pretty cool. They actually sent me extra cards. With that said, if you guys ever watched the show, just off the top of my head, it's the Greeks are in there. A character by the name of Wallace, Fat Joe, Bodie. There's a lawyer by the name of Levy who does a phenomenal job just being a lawyer, defensive lawyer. You got like the Russians, Sergey, Method Man for the rappers in there. You got Weebay, the Barksdale crew, Seinfeld. I always say his last name wrong. Sorry. Marlowe. It's not to be confused with Seinfeld, the show. Snoop, Chris, Bubbles, Wallace. There's so many characters in it. I can just go on and on and on and probably do a live with someone. But if you guys ever get a chance, please catch up on The Wire, and we'll make this a short one. We are done. I want to say Ripping for Roshman. I think he's from Baltimore. He's a big collector. And Cruz and Company, Kruz and Company. He's got 89 subscribers. Can we please get him to 100, guys? Let's get him to 100. Kruz and Company. Don't have to say I sent. None of that. That's okay. Just go subscribe to him. Let's get him to 100. Other than that, guys, we're good. Have a happy Saturday. Anything, Nolan?
See ya!
See you guys. Bye.